the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Raptors, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the New York Knicks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan. Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And for Toronto, the guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at center, locking down the middle. Taking a look at Toronto, you know there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
Now here's Barnes. Goes back up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. Free throws, good from Pirtle.
Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
Now, here's Quickly. Wants to get it to Barrett, and does. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Coach talked about avoiding bumping runs on drives. He told me sometimes when he's into defenders, you can almost pull the chair if you move yourself. Let him slip his momentum in the direction without allowing him to shoot. We think it can make a difference. Kevin, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Barnes kicks to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. And the Raptors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Quickly the bounce pass. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Brunson finds Towns. Fades back, and it goes down 2 points. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, no surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With his size and shooting touch, it's expected.
And here's Barnes for 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Quickly against Brunson. Kept alive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
For New York, they have gone 1 for converts. And Toronto making a change here. Walters checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And Hart drops them both.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Now here's Ingram. On the wing quickly. Vernal sets the pick for quickly. And it's in off the backboard.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Comes in the pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Toronto working the ball around now. And it's Ingram missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Barnes outside. Ingram outside. Hurdle with a screen on Bridges. Ingram drops one in from the wing.
The speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Now here's Hart. Towns looking around. Here's the floater. It's good. Towns has got 6. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Walter. Back to quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
That one drops for him. He has 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Robinson left side. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
36 seconds left to play here in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Faster quickly. This one for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Quickly against Brunson. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that does it for the first quarter. New York ahead, up by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back with you, all set. Raptors trail by 19. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Back to Barrett. Shoots over Alvarado. And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. Just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Alvarado. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Alvarado's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Onside, Barrett. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's rebounded by Brunson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Brunson. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
New York leading by 14, setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Mikal Bridges. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Robinson. And it's Diawara in at the 4 spot. And Brunson gets it to go.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Dick. Rebounded by New York.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. With you again as our round one coverage continues. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. Then it's Barrett and Murray Boyles in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten the 3 to fall since.
Shamet kicks to Anunoby. And the basket by Alvarado.
Boy, a player as versatile as Anunoby is extremely valuable. I know he gives you defense, scoring, plus he can make a play or two as well.
Quickly looking it over. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The teardrop, and yes, it's good. Towns has got 24.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Outside, Towns. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now, here's Quickly. He's defended by Alvarado.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with them. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby. Miles McBride comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And so it's New York with it. It's an 18-point lead. Now Brunson. Hart outside. Offensive rebound. Barrett against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And McBride gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Stolen by Clarkson. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got that one up quick. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Shed. It's good. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to present our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And here are the Knicks now. Here's Brunson. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
It's Ingram on the wing. Barnes outside. To the inside. Pirtle. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Brunson has it in the corner.
And game 3 will go into record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the board, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Good.
And Pirtle does just a little bit of everything for this team. A big man that has excellent passing skills.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The tray. And another three for New York.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Barnes down low. The shot's good.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.